A very good morning to class 8 students. All the students are welcome to your online physical science class. Here I am teaching you the physical and chemical properties of carbon dioxide as well as the apparatus and process of laboratory preparation of carbon dioxide. Apparatus and process of laboratory preparation of carbon dioxide. See, point-wise I have written, see the diagram. You can relate this diagram with the statement. First one, two-mouth bottle or Wolf's bottle is taken. Second one, thistle funnel and a bent outlet inserted through this bottle. Thistle funnel from one mouth and the bent outlet from another mouth has been inserted into this Wolf's bottle. Now the second one. End of thistle funnel extends to about the bottom of the bottle. Number 4. End of the outlet introduced into a gas jar and extends up to the bottom of that particular gas jar. Next one, marble, that means calcium carbonate, CaCO3, taken into the bottle. That means Wolf's bottle. Next one, dilute HCl or hydrochloric acid, dilute hydrochloric acid, poured through funnel. Next one, gas found to come out in bubbles. Gas means CO2 gas, found to come out in bubble. Last one, gas collects in the jar by the upward displacement of air. To know whether the jar is filled with carbon dioxide, a burning tapper is held at the mouth of the gas jar. The tapper is extinguished, indicating the gas jar is filled with carbon dioxide. So this is the whole apparatus and process of laboratory preparation of carbon dioxide. In this question, always you have to draw a level diagram. Properties of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide, chemical formula is CO2, is a chemical compound composed of two oxygen atoms covalently bonded to a single carbon atom. Covalently bonded means sharing of electron happens in between two oxygen atoms and carbon atoms. It is a gas at standard temperature and pressure or STP. Now see the diagram please. Here are the chemical properties. First one, carbon dioxide dissolves very well in water. Number 2, not chemically reactive. Number 3, it is applied to extinguish fire, hence it is not flammable gas. So not chemically reactive means, doesn't mean that it doesn't react. It reacts, but not very much active. Now next one, physical properties. Carbon dioxide is a colorless and odorless gas. It becomes a solid at minus 78.5 degrees Celsius. Already you know about dry ice. Third one, it is slightly toxic. And the fourth one, it is much denser than air. That's why generally upward movement of air by this collection of carbon dioxide happens. Now the reactions of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide dissolves in water to form carbonic acid. That means, please see the first diagram. CO2 plus H2O forming H2CO3. You will give the equal to sign over here. You will give a balanced reaction from your book. I am just showing you the reaction. So H2CO3 is the formula of carbonic acid. H2CO3 dissolves in water to form H plus ion and HCO3 minus ion. That means hydrogen ion as cation and bicarbonate ion as anion. Next reaction, CO2 reacts with sodium hydroxide to form sodium carbonate and water. See the diagram, second one, 2NaOH plus CO2, again we will give equal to sign, forming sodium carbonate, that is Na2CO3 plus H2O, that is water. On passing excess CO2, sodium bicarbonate is formed. Reaction is in your book. Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2 forming 2NaHCO3, that is sodium bicarbonate. And the last one in this slide, that is the oxidizing property of carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide reacts with magnesium to form magnesium oxide and carbon. See the reaction first. 2Mg plus CO2 forming 2MgO, that is magnesium oxide, plus carbon, that is 2C. Now, a burning magnesium ribbon is introduced. Generally, magnesium we introduce like a ribbon, magnesium ribbon actually. A burning magnesium ribbon is introduced into a gas jar containing carbon dioxide. Magnesium ribbon is found to continue burning instead of extinguishing. After completion of burning, white magnesium oxide and black carbon particles are found at the bottom of the gas jar. That means magnesium and carbon dioxide reacts to form white color magnesium oxide and black color carbon. In this reaction, magnesium combines with oxygen to form magnesium oxide and oxygen is removed from carbon dioxide to form carbon. So carbon dioxide oxidizes magnesium, because oxidizes means oxygen, combination of oxygen atom with magnesium. That means magnesium oxidizes bicarbon. Thus, the oxidizing property of carbon dioxide is proved. One more thing, carbon dioxide decomposes at high temperature to form oxygen, which helps burning magnesium and makes the oxidation of magnesium. This is the cause why carbon dioxide cannot extinguish the fire produced in burning magnesium or any large fire. Now, detection of carbon dioxide. Remember that these reactions are very important. Carbon dioxide is detected from its acid property. Lime water is basic in nature. Lime water means calcium hydroxide over here. CO2 reacts with lime water. On passing CO2 in lime water, calcium carbonate in first step, calcium carbonate form. Calcium carbonate is insoluble in water, so lime water becomes turbid first. When excess CO2 is passed into the solution, calcium bicarbonate is formed, which is soluble in water, thus the solution becomes clear again. Now please see the diagram. Test for carbon dioxide. Here carbon dioxide turns lime water cloudy. That means turbid. So here CO2 plus calcium hydroxide, CO2 gas, calcium hydroxide aqueous solution taken to form calcium carbonate solid and H2O, that is water liquid. See the test tube, you can understand. This is actually turbid. The last one test tube C, actually you can see the turbid solution. That means here calcium carbonate is formed. Now after passing the excess CO2, calcium bicarbonate formed. This reaction you will get from your book. CaCO3 plus H2O plus CO2 forming CaHCO3 whole twice, that is calcium bicarbonate. Absorbent of CO2. That means the compound that can absorb carbon dioxide. So strong alkalis like sodium hydroxide or NaOH, potassium hydroxide or KOH, etc. are the absorbers of CO2. CO2 can be released when needed by the action of acid. See here, I have shown you the absorbent of CO2 in the diagram. Homework 1. Why is a burning candle extinguished when it is introduced into a gas jar filled with carbon dioxide? Second one. Why does a burning magnesium burn brightly in CO2? Third one. Why does the lime water become turbid when CO2 is passed through it? Number 4. Describe the process of laboratory preparation of CO2. Thank you. For any queries or doubts, please email me at sudeshna1.sma@outlook.com. Even you need to to mail your regular physical science assignments in this given email ID.